Hey, what's up gamers, Skelemystyk. Welcome back to Grub Guardian, Guide to the Gold. In the last Grub Guardian video, we cruised smoothly out of Crocotopia and we are now hot on the trail going into Marleybone. As always, I have Queen Boots, my mega life pet, to double up that firepower rate. And I do believe the first map in Marleybone is going to be Hyde Park, where we are going to deliver the legendary Power Hand Pip Slap to those bad guys and get ourselves some prizes. So let's go ahead and get in there now and get to it. Alright, at Marleybone, with our fresh, clean maps not yet littered by the corpses of many and varied vampires, ghouls, frost giants, and everything else that seems to want to attack us. For this one, we're going to kind of place our pet centrally along the pathways. You want to try to get these pets, as always, and these guardians, as always, where they can hit as many pathways at a time without moving, or without having to reach for them or spread out 50 of them, whatnot like that. We're going to do what I call the circle the wagon strategy here. We've got our pet in the middle, and we're putting our guardians right close to it all the way around, just like the pioneers used to do whenever the Indians attack. Starting out with a nice little bunch of easy peasy skeletons, and that's no big deal, giving us time to build up a little bit. None of these guys right here, sadly for them, have the slightest chance of ever reaching that snack bowl, ever. Even with just 2 guardians. Now, while you have the time, you're going to, of course, level up your guardians a little bit, and we'll be adding a few ice guardians in there as we go, for whenever this gets a little bit more frantic, and a lot more of these guys start pouring out the gates. Luckily, again, with this being the first world of Marleybone, they're not harassing us with like 4 different gates with like all kinds of hairy monsters climbing out of them. We've only got this 2 gates, which is fine. But it kind of really makes it a lot easier, actually. Not even a little bit easier, a lot easier. Okay, I put my first ice down just because, well, the waves aren't really bad right now, but they're thick. They're going to be getting thicker. And for this map, all you're really going to need is a couple of ice to slow them down and the Avalon Guardians. There's not going to be any special tricks you have to add here or any timing, anything like that. You could almost just add your 3 Guardians as soon as you want to, and then add your ice Guardians and then like go make a sandwich or something. This is not difficult at all. The tree guys, they're really the only reason I put the ice guardians in there, just to slow them down long enough, because they're resistant to the Avalon Guardians, as you can see. It takes quite a few shots, but luckily for us, they're like slower than dirt. Sorry, I had to get me a drink there. Whistle was a little bit dry. These don't really get too bad. I think maybe like the last 2 waves, whenever they're really, really heavy, is when you're kind of looking at me like, are you sure you're going to make it? Did he do this guide right? Yeah, I did this guide right. I've played this thing. I had the Marleybone map clean, but it doesn't mean I haven't played it about 1 million or so times, just in other accounts and whatnot like that, in the past history and stuff like that, just to make sure we're doing the right thing here. I know a few times that I've had guardians that, like, were just had their arm reached out to touch the food and then they died. And you guys are like, oh no, this guy's not going to make it. But no, we'll make it. As you can see, these tree guys are tough, but, well, I think my grandma moves faster than that. Okay, down to wave 4. No problem at all. You almost have time to look at the artwork, even though the artwork's kind of sparse. I'm not quite sure what the dead fish have to do with anything, but yeah, okay, we have dead fish on this map. See what I mean though? On that last 3 waves, that wave right there, they come out there thick. I thought at first that this map was going to have a boss, like for wave 1, the last wave, one of them great big giant, heavily muscled, mean looking mustachioed dudes, but no, it just has mobs the whole way through. But then again, like I said, first map of Marleybone, so by the time we get to the 4th map, I'm sure we'll encounter a little bit, shall we say, heavier resistance. They did have the Storm Krakens in here, but they've only got a couple of them, so that's not really, it's not like some other maps where they pour 50 at a time of them out of there. I've been experimenting with some other Guardians for some of these other maps to see, you know, if anything works better. And later on we'll talk about the Sun Guardians, but for now, just for now, for the next even couple worlds, the Avalon Guardians are doing alright. So we got, let's see, 4, 5. We got 4, you know, we got 4 Krakens that time, and then 4 trees. And on this map too, you really don't have to level up your ice at all. They're just there for the slowdown. You don't even have to, I mean, increase range or any of that bit. If I was some of these mobs coming out of these gates and I saw those guys dying ahead of me, I'd turn around and go back in the gate. Leave it here. Those snacks aren't that good. Alright, there you go. That is it for Hyde Park. 5281 for high score and a gold medal. Let's see what we get for a prize. Let's see. Come on. Show me prize. Which prize? There we go. Nightshade. I got a reagent. Nightshade. Can it be steel? I want to see them give steel and stuff like that. But I don't think steel is going to be in the works for quite some time yet. At least we're up out of the piddly little gold prizes that we were getting and into some other things. There you have it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, a good hard smash. You know what? Smash it a few times. Help me out there a lot. As well as share this video, because it's going to help other people out too. Until next time, this is Skelemystyk reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace! Hey, what's up, gamers? This is Skelemystyk. Welcome back to Grub Guardian Guide to the Gold. Moving on through Marleybone and into Chelsea Court. I have strapped the leash on the Queen Boots, my Mega Life Bloodhound, and we're going to go ahead and get in there and remove some mobs and hopefully get some better loot than last time. Alright guys, let me go ahead and get in there now and we will talk.